Okay, let's begin to put in the text and the elements for this page. Now, before we do that, I want to add one more guide and drag it out to the right side of these buttons. Now, I also renamed this layer reference because this is our reference layer. We're going to be referring to it to see dimensions and if we're actually getting an accurate design. So let's go ahead and hide the reference layer and create the sign in with your email address. Now, I'm going to drag a text field inside the box. And we'll notice that the sign in with your email address text layer is not centered like the text we've been dealing with. It's off to the left. So if we come up here, it's centered. We just need to switch that to left. We'll go back to character. And let's go ahead and type this out. Sign in with your, and I need to drag this out a little bit. There we go. Sign in with your email address. Okay, and that looks pretty good. I am using ultralight, and we're still using the Helvetica Neue. Ultralight this time because it's incredibly thin, and the size doesn't seem 105 pixels. Let's see if the size looks about right. Yeah, it just needs to be a lot closer together. So let's come up here and we will change this to, let's try the 7. There we go, that's much better. We also need to go ahead and increase the height. And we're going to do that by dragging up. There, about 95. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to create our other layers, our other elements. The first is email, the second password, and if you look under this blue line running through the middle, there's a gray line that we need to recreate. So I'm going to move that so we can see it, and we're just going to drag this very center guide in here out. And let's zoom in to 100%, and we're going to start working a little bit closer up. And let's even go into 200%. Let's come over here to our right side and quickly organize. Well, we don't need to. We're going to keep all of this in one group, so let's just create a new group. Sorry, layer, new group from layers, and we have our new text that we created, and we'll call this content. Perfect. Now let's recreate this line, and we can come down here to our shape tool and hold it down and grab the line tool. Mine's already selected, and make sure that the weight is 1 pixel. Mine's currently set to 3. Now we'll come down here, hover right over this line, and drag it out. And really quickly, it appears that it's bigger than that. I'm going to zoom in 1000%, and we can actually see that this line is 3 pixels. So let's zoom back out to 200% and change our weight to 300. Sorry, to 3 pixels, not 300. That would be huge. And let's drag this again. Now while holding shift, if you're not holding shift, it'll go up and down, but if you drag all the way out here and then hold shift, it's going to make it the perfectly straight line. Okay, there we go. Now mine is red. That's okay. We can just double click our shape, select cover overlay, and make it this lightish, darkish gray, and I'm going to drag it right about here. Okay, perfect. And let's go ahead and pause right here